Jehovah. Are you guys hearing me at all? Ah, Jesus. Wow. I'm so like, let me see. I went on. It's all good though. It's all good. It works out at the end. It works out at the end. We're grateful. We're grateful. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back a little bit. Esther, can you let me know if you're following, if you're hearing me? Okay. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and just continue from here. So day one, we talked about who you are and the power that's within you, that we are spirits, spirit beings having a human experience on earth. Okay. Many of us has gotten into religion and gotten into so many things that, yeah, it structured us for a while. And then that's the way many were programmed. But to tell you the truth, hi, you hear me? Can you let me know whether, well, you should be hearing me now because earlier I don't think the mic was on where you could have heard me. But day one, we talked about who you are and who you're connected to. And we are spirits having a human experience on earth. And during that human experience, many of us are using our five senses to do the things that we're doing on earth, forgetting the spiritual part of who we are. And it's only that spiritual part that can give you everything that you're looking unto God for. Okay, thank you. Thank you for answering that. Thank you. So, day one, we talked about whatever you think about that you impress in the spirit will come to pass. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, it doesn't matter. Whatever you think about will come to pass if you impress it with feeling in your mind. For example, you ever come across a person that, they're at a job, they keep feeling or keep thinking, oh my God, I'm not worthy of this job. I'm probably going to lose this job, and they end up losing the job. Or you're in a relationship and you keep saying, oh, your husband is cheating or he's doing this, he's doing that. Eventually, that's what you're going to see. So be careful. Be careful of what you are impressing in your mind. That's day one. Day two, the impression of increase. Every human on earth, everything that is alive and moving is under that necessity for continuous advancement. No one wants to be at a job for 40 years and you still remain the same way you came in. You started as a janitor, 20 years later, you're still a janitor. You started as an office admin, 20 years later, you're still an office admin. No, everyone wants to advance in life. Everything in life, whatever you find your hands doing, do it well. Do it well. And you begin to see that the laws of the universe will begin to align for you. And you begin to see that increase. There's a law of perpetual increase. And in the Bible, there was a place where God was talking about the parables of the talent. Because all the motivational speakers, all these things that we are hearing and experiencing, everything comes from this knowing that we are a spirit being. But we're not using our spiritual power to advance ourselves. The impression of increase. There's no way you would be at a job and they start you off at $20 an hour, and 20 years later you're still getting paid $20 an hour. No one finds joy in that. Everyone wants increase. So the law of perpetual increase, you'll see in the Bible where Jesus was talking about the gifts. To one he gave 5, to another one he gave 3, to another one he gave 2. Gave 1. And at the end of the day, the one with 5 came back and gave 10. The one with 3 came back and gave 5 or 6. And the one with 1 kept it and said, no. I don't heard about you. I'm going to give you back exactly what you gave to me. Exactly what you gave to me. What happened in that story? If you knew you couldn't give me increase, you could have just gave it to somebody else that could have increased. They could have given me increase. So there's something in us that's always wanting an increase. Do not, and in this increase, as you are gaining this increase, make sure that you're not boastful about it. Some people are very boastful about what God is doing in their life. Make others feel as if God is doing nothing in their own life. But in actual fact, the only thing is you don't know the key. And that's what you're learning today. The key to be able to open up this increase in your life. The key. What key is it? Rashida, I pray, I fast. I do everything that I've been told to do, but I'm still not experiencing the increase in my life that I want to see anyway. So this is what today is about. This is what this week has been about. The third day, we talked about gratitude. We talked about gratitude. Gratitude should have been first, but you first of all need to know who you are, the power, the source that you're connected to. Then secondly, to know why is it that you want this increase? Why is it when I asked God to give me an apartment, now I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment, and then 3 years later, I want a 4-bedroom house. And then now you're in a 4-bedroom house, and then 3 years after that, you want to be in a particular neighborhood. Or you have a job. You know what I'm saying? Increase. Every one of us that's breathing want increase. We want increase. So you have to know the reason why you want increase is because that's the way you were created. That's the way you were created. We always want more. So you have to get to a place where when is more enough? When is more enough? Okay. The third day we talked about gratitude. Fantastic. If you do not know how to appreciate what you have now, you cannot see increase. You cannot see more. It's a law. That's why we were able to say, whatever it is that you're looking unto God for, whatever you're looking to add to your life, to your experience, begin to give thanks for where you are now. Begin to thank God for where you are now, the blessings that He has given you now. Do you have children? That's a blessing. Are you married? That's a blessing. Are you single? That's a blessing. You're alive and well. That's a blessing. You're woken up to see another day. It's a blessing. You're breathing. You're not using oxygen. It's a blessing. Thank Him. Be grateful for that which you have now. And in doing that, you begin to experience increase. So the assignment is every single day, whether 3 things, whether 2 things, whether 5 things that you can be grateful for. Wake up every day with a sense of gratitude. To tell you the truth, your Creator is not interested in the house that you want. If you want it, He'll give it to you. If you want it, He will get it for you. He's not going to be the one living in it. It's for you. The clothes that you wear, the type of styles that you wear, your hair, your clothes, is for you. What do you want is for you. But the thing that is for him, give to him, which is that you are grateful. That's the only way you begin to experience increase. Are you having issues in your marriage? Begin to give God thanks. Begin having more gratitude in that marriage. Begin to have gratitude. Be grateful. Be grateful for the home. Be grateful. You begin to see things shifting. You begin to see things working out for your good. I'm telling you. At your current job that you're in, you can't stand it. You're tired. You want another one. Be grateful for it. Because for now, at least every Friday is bringing you something. You're able to get up in the morning, mix with people, or go places, or whatever. Be grateful for it. That's when that gratitude is the key to open up the next level. And then when you get to the next level, more gratitude is the key to open up the next level. Gratitude is the key. Fourth day, we talked about decision. Decision. It's important for you to make decisions. Stop allowing situations, circumstances to make decisions for you. What exactly is it that you're seeking? You may not know the how, but one thing I promise you is the moment you begin to impress it in your spirit and you get excited, close your eyes and you see yourself doing that you see yourself in that place where you want to be. You see that yourself in a certain position that you want to be in. You see yourself maybe holding on to the babies that you want to give birth to. Whatever it is that you are seeking, that you want, begin to see yourself in it. Be excited. And after you've asked for what you want, continue to show the gratitude of being grateful that you've received it. Every decision maker was either fortunate enough to have been raised in an environment where decision making was a part of their upbringing. But not everybody had that. Not everybody had that. That is the cardinal principle. Decision making. So you have to decide where you are with whatever you got and learn day in and day out to be grateful. Yeah? Now we're going to move into, I'd gotten some questions yesterday. Thank you so much for those questions. Many of you wanted to know if it's like, what is the one or two things every day that you can do that will move you closer to that thing that you want? I would say out of everything that we've studied this week, gratitude, and everything, be grateful. No matter what it looks like, be grateful. Because in the word of God, it says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Your joy is just around the corner. All you have to do is just stay in that mindset of gratitude and be grateful for the things that you are seeing that you want, that you're asking for. Stay grateful because it's on its way. Now we're going to go into the 7 laws, the 7 natural laws that governs all that you are looking forward to. I want to tell you something. The reason why a lot of people have not been able to achieve or acquire the things that they really want in life. Now, not everybody wants millions of dollars. Because even if you do want millions of dollars and you get millions of dollars, then you're going to want 10 millions of dollars. Then you want 25 million. Then you want, it's not even about the million. It's about the peace of mind. It's about being able to do whatever you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. Travel to wherever you want to travel to without having to think, oh my God, I only have this in the bank account. The law, the seven natural laws are laws that when you abide by these laws with gratitude, you begin to see a huge difference in your life. You begin to see a huge difference in everything. I'm single and I'm loving it. I know that's right. Love it, girl or guy, and continue to just be grateful for what's to come. The seven natural laws are laws that when you abide by these laws, with also being grateful, you begin to experience such an influx of blessings. We're going to start with the law that is called the law of perpetual mutation. What is that? Okay, I can't even. Okay, hold on one second. What is that? I hope you're seeing this. Okay. These are the laws of the universe. Do you see it? Okay. Okay. So the first natural law is called the law of perpetual mutation. Now, the law of perpetual mutation says that we are energy. Energy moves into form. Energy, the spirit, it moves into a physical form. You cannot see spirit until it's in a body. That's why when someone passes away, the spirit that's within them transitions. The physical body still remains, not breathing, not moving. The energy that was in it has moved into another physical form. And the physical body is still there. The law of perpetual transmutation. The images you hold in your mind most often materialize in results in your life. Why? Because, like I said, we are spirit being. The spirit that came into a physical body, got born into the world and began to grow. The spirit is still within you. The image that you hold in your mind, whatever you are physically thinking in your mind, most often materialize in results in your life. So whatever results you're seeing in your life, go back, sit down, and begin to check what you've been thinking. What are some of the things you've been thinking? Okay. The law of relativity. Nothing is good or bad, big or small, until you relate it to something. Now, I'm going to go down because I really want you guys to see the law of perpetual transmutation. The law of perpetual transmutation. This law explains that everything in the universe that we can see, hear, smell, taste, or touch, together with our emotions, is a manifestation of energy. Georgia, sound. Manifestation of energy in various levels of vibration. She likes him saying one. Okay. The universe as a whole and in its parts has its existence. Sit down. The universe as a whole, thank you. The universe as a whole and in its part has its existence in an ocean of motion. Your life should flow like the ocean. Things in your life, don't let things stress you. Should flow like the ocean of motion. Motion is the only thing that is constant. Change is energy's only attribute. And because of it comes all that is apparent to our material senses. Energy is in a constant state of transmission and transmutation. It is the cause and effect of itself and can be neither created nor destroyed. Thought energy, what you think, which is non-physical. Energy, spirit, thought. Energy, spirit, thought. Now let's take it down a bit. Let me take it down for you guys a bit. Let's take it here. This is your thoughts. Your thoughts build ideas. In your mind, you're building all sorts of, everything is going on. Ideas stirs up the emotion. So whenever you think of something, whenever it is stirred up with emotion, it causes you to do something that now causes the physical results. This law explains that the non-physical level of life is always moving into physical form. What you're thinking, you're just thinking it. But as you're thinking it and you're stirring it up with emotions, you are literally passing it on to become that which you will see in the physical. The physical level of life is the manifestation of the non-physical. Emotions are expressed with and through the body. Emotions. When you're sad, we know what that feels like. When you're happy, we know what that feels like. When you're fearful, you know what that feels like. When you think these thoughts in your mind, and then you begin to feel it, you begin to cause, you begin to see it in your surroundings. So be careful. Surround yourself with positive quotes. Surround yourself with positive people. Go to where you are celebrated. And if there's no one celebrating you, celebrate yourself. You are still living. You're still breathing. You're still here. Have you ever heard, when there's life, there's still hope for a brighter, better day? The body is moved into action, which produces the results. This law explains the creative process. It also explains prayer. Prayer is the movement that takes place between spirit and form, with and through you. So while you're deep in prayer, the physical body in prayer, you're praying. And when that prayer gets answered, you see it in the physical. The certain way, your ability to earn money is directly and indirectly affected by the manner in which you work with the law. Insofar as money is concerned, how do you plan to work with each of these laws? What changes will you make? We started from day 1 to day 5. Perpetual transmutation, if it says whatever you think about is what you bring about. So what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Now let's go to the second one. which is the law of relativity. The law of relativity says nothing is good or bad, nothing is big or small until you relate it to something. Practice relating your situation to something much worse, and yours will always look good. So when you sit and say your situation is really horrible, oh my God, why am I going through this? You're relating your situation to what? Are you relating it to somebody that you seem they are doing better than you? Because if you do that, you're going to lose every time. Are you looking at your situation to someone who is doing worse than you? Because when you do that, then you win. And when I say it like that, what I'm meaning is in every situation, still give thanks. Because there's always going to be someone that's not doing half as well as you are. And there's always going to be somebody that's doing better than you are. So don't compare yourself to anyone or anything. Now let's go to that law that talks about the law of relativity. In the study of this law, we find that all things are relative. All laws are related to each other and correspond with each other. The laws of the little are the laws of the great. There is no big nor small, fast nor slow, except by comparison. Every law that is a law must be relative to all other laws. In other words, they must be in harmony, agreement, and correspond with each other. An understanding of this law will give one the means of solving many of the secrets of nature that seem paradoxical. The much discussed fourth dimension is nothing more nor less than the dimension of vibration. Again, all rates of vibration are either high or low, only by comparison with those above or below them. Whenever this law is properly used, you win. Let's remember that everyone does something better than you. And likewise, you do something better than every person you meet. When you relate something you do that you are not proficient at to something another person does that they have mastered, you will not look good. You are using the law against yourself. Begin using this law to heighten your self-esteem. You will then become aware of how special you are in the light of truth. Now, I'm going to go through this example and then I'm going to stop and go back and read those 7 laws for you, and we'll break it down a bit more. So, when you relate B to A, B looks big. However, when you relate B to C, B looks small. So when you look at your situation and say, oh my God, my situation is, oh, I can't believe I'm going through that. I can't believe it. But then when you are looking here at C, you don't look too good. So you begin to complain, huffing and puffing, not even thinking that there are people that you are also doing better than. It says the obvious truth is that B is neither big nor small. B just is. We make B what it is by virtue of how we work with this law. Everything in life just is. We make it what it is. Make a habit of using this law to your benefit. Make a habit of using the law of relativity to your benefit. Now, the other laws that we have the law of vibration and attraction. Vibration and attraction. Let me go back real quick. You see this law of relativity? Stop thinking people are better than you. Stop thinking someone's idea is better than you. Stop thinking just because this person is working a multi six-figure job or they're better than you. Stop looking at these people and saying that they're better than you. What they've done is they've mastered their craft. So master the gift that you have. Master that. And I tell you, it's going to take you to places that you cannot imagine. It will open doors for you because whether you know it or not, you're doing better than some other people as well. So the law of vibration and attraction, everything vibrates, nothing rests. Everything vibrates, nothing rests. Conscious awareness of vibration is called feeling. You can either be in a very, very high vibration, which you are excited and ecstatic, or you can be in a very low vibration. That's when you're just sad and you're just there. Your thoughts control your paradigms and your vibration. Your thoughts. Your thoughts. We got to be careful. Our mind bank is creating our experiences in life. Our mind bank, our brain, our mind. You see your brain, you don't know what your mind looks like. Your mind is that spirit stuff that takes everything that you put in it. It holds it and then it gives it back to you, whether good, whether bad. Your thoughts create your paradigms. What are paradigms? Paradigms are a multitude of habits that you've been taught by either your parents, the environment that you've been taught. Some could be good and some could be horrible. And because of that, you have not been able to climb that ladder of success. And success is relative, is whatever you deem to be success for you. Your thoughts. Be careful what you're thinking. Be careful what you're thinking about another person, because that also comes back to you as well. Yeah? Conscious awareness of vibration is called feelings. Your feelings dictate what you attract. If you're feeling bad, you're going to be attracting more of that. If you're feeling good, you're going to attract more of that. When you are not feeling good, become aware of what you are thinking. Then think of something pleasant. Whenever I feel a bit icky, I put on the music that gives me like a high vibration, and I begin to just get excited. I gotta check myself. All times I gotta check myself. So my sisters and brothers, when you're thinking about bills, oh my God, all I get is bills. Friday, as long as I get this money so I can pay this bill. Bills, no matter what you owe, bills does not put you in a high vibration. It puts you in a very, very low vibration. And because of that, you begin to see more of what you're thinking about. So we got that one, okay? The law of polarity. Everything has an opposite. When there's hot, there's cold. There's up, there's down. There's good, there's bad. Constantly look for the good in people and situations. Okay? Constantly look for the good in people and situations. It's important. It's important. When you find it, tell the person. People love compliments. And the positive idea in your mind makes you feel good. Remember, good idea, good vibration. Bad idea, bad vibration. Low idea, low vibration. No idea, no vibration. The law of polarity. The law of polarity. Everything has its opposites. Okay? Constantly look for the good in people and situations. Now we have law of rhythm. The tide goes out, night follows day. Good times follow bad times. Law of vibration. So you're doing amazingly well in this season. Don't go laughing at a person who's not doing well in this season. What you put out to the world, you'll get back. It's a law of rhythm. It's music. Law of rhythm. Don't worry about it. Whatever it is that you're experiencing now, let's say you did nobody no wrong. Whatever it is that you're experiencing, don't worry. Weeping may endure for a night, but the joy is coming in the morning. Be expectant, be excited. It's on its way. The night is going to follow day. The day is going to follow night. It always does. Is that to say good times will always follow bad times? No, it may be that good times. There will be times when you have challenging times. Challenging times, I don't consider them bad times. I consider them lessons to be learned. When you're going through a season that you are not really liking, just ask yourself or ask Spirit, ask God, what am I supposed to be learning in this season? Because every one of those challenges opens up amazing doors to a bigger, better you. You got fired at your job? Great. Don't look at, oh, but I got bills. No. Tune that channel into a positive channel. Say, you know what? I choose to believe that every disappointment in my life is a blessing. I know that this door has closed, but a bigger, better door is about to open. Let me prepare myself. Let me get ready. Let me put my resumes together, my CV. Let me get ready. Let me throw out these, in that ladder. It doesn't remain just sweet throughout. There'll be challenging times. It's buffing up your muscles. The law of cause and effect. Whatever you send into the universe comes back. Whatever you send into the universe, my brother, my sister, it comes back. Okay? It comes back. You got to know this. Whatever you send into the universe, it will come back to you. It will definitely come back to you. Okay? It will always come back to you. So don't worry about, I must show this person. I must show that person. I must do this. Oh, you wish that something bad will happen to somebody. Don't ever do that. Because whatever you throw to your universe will come back. Wish everybody well. Give people an impression of increase. Always say good things to people because it's going to come back to you. If anybody come with any conversation is like talking about somebody else, we made a decision yesterday not to do that. We were studying decision. Make a decision not to be a part of small talk. Because when you're small talking about people, you're small talking about yourself because we're all related to one source. We are all related to one God. So when you talk about somebody else, you're talking about yourself. What you give out, you get. If somebody's making fun of you tomorrow, they better know that they're going to be being fun of. Whatever you send into the universe, come back. Action, reaction are equal and opposite. Say good things to everyone. Treat everyone with total respect, and it will all come back. Never worry about what you are going to get. Just concentrate on what you can give. That's it. You have people working for you, they're human beings. Treat them with a high level of respect. Because today they may be your driver. Tomorrow, you don't know whose boss they may be. Today, you can have someone cooking for you in your kitchen because you're the one who's paying her salary today. Tomorrow, you don't know whose boss she's going to be. You have a business that's running very, very well today, but you're laughing at the one that's actually coming up and is not where you are yet. Tomorrow, you may need that person for saving grace. These are laws that we are governed by. Today, you're laughing at someone's marriage that's not going well. Be careful. Be careful. Today, you're laughing at someone who's looking unto God for children. Be careful. It always come back. Just knowing that alone, that's the reason why the Word of God says, do unto others as you will want them to do unto you. Do to your neighbors as you will want the neighbor to do unto you. Because of this law, cause and effect is on ground. Okay? The law of gender. The law of gender. Every seed has a gestation or incubation period. Ideas are spiritual seeds and will move into form of physical results. Ideas are spiritual seeds and will move into form of physical results. Your goals will manifest when the time is right. No, they will. They will go through what's called the gestation or incubation period. A spiritual seed, for example, you're pregnant with something. You're pregnant. You now plant that idea. You're pregnant. Pregnancy, as we know, it takes 9 months. Yeah, that we know. Some 6, 7, 8, 9 months at least. That's the gestation period, the waiting period. It's growing, it's growing, it's growing. The first 3, 4 months, they probably don't see nothing. So when you start a new business, you just planted an idea. Know that there's going to be a gestation period. And then there's going to be a time that is going to manifest and become exactly what you want it to be. That's the law of gender. So the law of gender says, plant it and wait. And as you're waiting, wait in gratitude. Wait in expectation that it's on its way. Wait in faith. Be hopeful. Be grateful. It's on its way. It will come to pass. That's when you have an idea. If you have no idea, then begin to jot down and write down, what is it that I would love to do? What is it that I want to be about? What do I want to be known for? When it's time for me to transition, what do I want people to know about me? Will it be that I just came into the world and I just exit? That's it? Or do you want to do good for yourself, for your family, for your community, for the nation? Have a seat with yourself. Think, what exactly do I want to do? What exactly do I want to be about? Everybody's not for business. Some people are okay with their job. Great. Like I said, whatever your hands find doing, do it well, so that you'll be praised for it. You're not doing it for the praise, but you're doing it because you know as you are doing it, you're going to be elevated, escalating, up, 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 increase. The people that see what you're doing will love the fact that you're doing it wholeheartedly the way you are, and you're giving thanks for where you are so you're able to get to where you're going. As you start that little business, it's small now. Continue to do it. Helpers will come. Helpers will come, and they will move you from one level to the next, to the next, to the next. In life, live your life as if it's a rhythm of music, as if it's a tide. Stop resisting. Whenever it seems as if a challenge comes, stop resisting. Stop making it seem as if this right here is going to kill you. No, it's not. It's just another lesson. Lesson that we have to learn. It's just another lesson. Just another lesson. So I'm going to stop here, because if I continue, it's going to take them another 20 minutes. I don't want to do that. But if you're interested in getting more clarification, just reach out to me. So this is what I wanted to give us today. I wanted us to go through the 5 days of this workshop and see what are some of the things that I may be doing that's holding me back from really moving forward. You pray, you fast, you do good, but you see this your mind. No one sees your mind but you. No one else knows what you're thinking but you. But guess what? Whether it's a good thing that you're thinking or a bad thing that you're thinking, we will see it in the physical. We will see it in your world. We will see it in your world. So that's why you have to be careful. What exactly are you thinking? Think good thoughts. Be a person of good thoughts. Be a person of good ideas. Force your mind to think great ideas. If you have to cajole your mind, trick your mind, lie to your mind, whatever it is, but put things in places, great quotes. I will put quotes in my bathroom, my fridge, in my car, in my office, in my bag. What is it that you are longing for? What is it that you want so bad that you know without God you can't do it? Thank you. That's about to make me cry. Whoever just wrote that, you're about to make me cry. Because you just don't know. You don't understand that for years, Africa is such a great continent, such a rich continent. But it seems as if we've been taught the wrong way, programmed the wrong way. And because of that, we've been held back. And because of that, we are now holding ourselves back. But if we can just take ourselves and begin to think the way that God really wants us to think, and to truly walk in the walk of love, not in the walk of competition, but in the walk of love, you begin to see doors that you didn't even expect could ever open unto you begin to open. I was listening to Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey is one of the people that I love so much, because she never really she didn't ever see how big she would ever be. All she knew is that she would not be a maid for anybody. The moment she began to live in gratitude, to thank God for that which she has today, and when she began to live in her truth, not trying to be like nobody, but allowing God to express spirit through her. She's living life beyond her imagination. Someone who was a granddaughter to slaves, who is now today one of the richest women in the world. Come on. Money circulates. Stop making yourself a slave to this paper. You're greater than it. You are the master of it. If you follow these laws and know that whatever you point to another sister or brother will be for you, and continue to point good things to a brother or sister, you'll see that things will begin to actualize and change in your life. Whatever you wish for yourself, wish for another. Be grateful for where you are right now. You're breathing, you're alive. And continue to know that God got you always. Always. Okay? So there's nothing that you cannot do. Do not allow fear of the unknown or fear of success to stop you. Just allow the waves, the tides of the ocean of motion to take you where you need to go and where you need to be. Allow God to use you. Because you were created for such a time as this to do great, great things. But it's up to you to make yourself available and to know the truth. And to continue to stay grateful. Stay grateful. So that's it for today. That's the end of the day. If there's any questions that you may have, you may either share it if you want to. If not, if you just want more clarification or you just want to talk about your own personal and how you may move forward, or you would like your own roadmap, your personal roadmap, reach out to me. Let's chat. Let's chat. Reach out to me. Okay. Thank you guys so much for sharing your time, because time is everything. Sharing your time and your love. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go back and see who invited. Like within these past 5 days, we've literally had 53 new people in the group. And I'm just so grateful. And for that person that just went over and beyond, I'm going to definitely give that person a gift for doing that. And let's continue to invite, because the next topics, I'm going to throw the next topics to you all. And you decide what should be, I'll give you the titles, and you'll decide what should be the next workshop that we should do. Okay? Thank you so much once again. Have a great day. Reach out to me, DM me. If you're on here, you should know how to get in touch with me. All right? Take care of yourself. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. Because I'm going to make sure I have an amazing weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.